Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Daniela, and today I'll be doing an update for the 50 Shades of Brown project pan. This is a year-long project. It started in April of this year, it goes to April of next year, and it's all about working on items that are brown, either packaging, product, could even be in the name, could reference something that's brown. It can be pretty open-ended, but it's one of my favorite projects, even though it's simple. And the color for next year has already been chosen, and I've already been planning out what I'm thinking of working on. So yeah, this is around halfway into the project, around 6 months, 7 months. So yeah, I've been doing kind of like quarterly. There's a lot of items, and I'll go through things that have progress, like either finished, enough progress to talk about, decluttering. There's a few items I'm decluttering because they got old, and there's some things I'm replacing them with. So first of all, I'll start with some nail items. So I have this nail polish in Orly. It's in the color Coffee Break. And then this other one I'm rolling out is a Sally Hansen guy. This one is in neutral. Even though they look different, on the nails they actually look like really similar. So I mean, that's kind of disappointing that they ended up looking so similar, because I'd rather not have that many overlapping nail polishes. But yeah, my goal was to do one mani or pedi, so I did that. Then for hair, I've got this Aveeno leave-in milk. I started up here, and now I'm down here. I don't always use it, but especially now that it's going to become even drier. In winter, I'll be using it more, and I don't think it'll be a problem to finish it by the end of the project. After that, I have this lotion from Aveeno. It's an eczema care lotion. Like, it helps with itchiness. This is actually like the same as their normal eczema line, like the baby versus, like, I guess adult. The only difference is this has no added fragrance, so I mean, especially for eczema, it's better just to go with this. So yeah, I started up here, now I'm down to here. I mean, I don't think it would be a problem to finish, especially now it gets drier. I have to use it more frequently. I also make sure not to really use it all the time just for the project. Like, I use it when I need it, like it's itchy, like the skin's itchy, but like I don't want to just use it as an everyday lotion and, you know, just fly through it, you know, because it's not necessarily cheap. So yeah. Then after that, I've got this little lotion. It's just something I got at a hotel. It's a almond and olive. It does have a strong fragrance. So yeah, it was like yellowish, but you know, almonds, it's brown. It's written in brown. Then I have this sample from Innisfree. It's a super volcanic, some sort of, you know, like clay mask. It was all right. There was 2 uses in here, but yeah, that one's rolling out. Then after that, I have a little lip balm, this little cute owl, the little flex here, brown. This was given to me by a friend, and now I finished it. It's a pretty basic lip balm, and I've been keeping these packages because they're really cute, and I can just put more lip balm in them. Then after that, I've got this lip balm from Fresh. It's sort of like advanced therapy. It is pretty hydrating. So, oops. So it's very small, but yeah. I dug it out. These are like really soft and easy to break, so it did break pretty soon after starting to use. So I put everything into a container and finished it up, you know, just with my finger. Yeah, it's pretty good. So that's something else rolling out. After that, I've got this glow serum from the Danessa Myricks. It's a little sample, very shimmery, shiny. I didn't use it on my face because I think it's comedogenic, so I just mixed it in with a lotion, used it up in the summer. I'll just mention them all now. I've got some things from Salt, New York. These ones I'm decluttering because like I've had this for a while, like maybe 2 years now, and they're very natural, and you know, they kind of feel like they're going off. And I mean, it's not really my favorite formula. So first of all, I had this guy called the Sneaky Balm. It's an N10 skin tone color, either as concealer or overall, but I mean, it worked well. My goal was to hit pan. I didn't get there. I've got a pretty good dip. Mostly use it as a concealer, but yeah, it was all right. After that, I've got this bronzer, light medium. Goal was also to hit pan. Got a good dip, but didn't get to that. I had a contour. It's called Taupe. This one also to hit pan, but I didn't get there. Barely a dip, really. And then I have a blush. This is called Cocoa. I mean, cocoa, you know, think of like chocolate brown. It's also kind of brownish, leaning red. It is very beautiful, but yeah, they're just old. And there's some use, but there isn't even a dip. I've got this one that I did hit my goal. So, I mean, I'm decluttering it from my collection, but at least in this project, I hit my goal. So it's a highlight, and this is shade beige. I mean, beige is a shade of brown, even though this is more like a kind of goldy champagne color. But yeah, I hit pan. The thing is, like, it wasn't even my favorite with a finger. It didn't blend out that well, even like warming it up. It's kind of fine with a sponge. Still wasn't my favorite. But yeah, hit pan in that. Then after that, I've got the Becca Champagne Pop Highlight. This guy, I haven't really gotten around to using it, even though fall would really be the best time. I've just started using it right now in this project, so it has 3 uses. My goal is to finish it, but I don't think that's happening at this point. Yeah, I think for this, because, you know, I'm definitely not going to hit pan, I'm going to put a 15-use goal on this. You know, make sure I use it. So, yeah, I'll do that. I've got the Becca Sunrise Waves Bronzer. Right now it's looking like this. A lot of stuff has been taken out. The thing is, it's just, I don't know, it's not my favorite having to swirl them all together, and, you know, kind of always has different shades to it, and I'm normally using a bigger brush, you know, just bronzers in general, so like if I want more of one side, it's really hard to just focus on that side. So yeah, like, so I've been taking out and kind of making my custom shade for that time of year. So what I have left right now, I think this guy's Bali Sands, a tiny bit of opal. Then this is bronze Bondi. And then this guy is another like mix of these two. So after this, I'll be frankening. Again, you know, making my custom shade for right now. Also, a little bit from this darkest shade is in another franken. This one's looking like this, a lot more cool tone. I mixed it in at first with a kind of warmer shimmer highlight to make kind of like a warm bronzer for summer, but I didn't end up using it, and then now it's too warm for me, so I mixed it in with a little bit of a light blue shadow I have, a very light blue one, so it helped to make this very like more contoury color. I'm still hoping to finish this for end of the project. I mean, like if I was consistently wearing makeup, which I haven't been lately, then it wouldn't be hard to finish this. But yeah, I haven't been. So I just have to remember to use it. After that, I have another bronzer. This one is all brown packaging. This is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This guy, it's gonna be hard to hit the goal, which is hitting pan, because again, big brush, kind of sweep everywhere. Like I'd be pretty close to finishing, I think, to hit pan. So I think I'll change again this goal. Oh yeah, I forgot the Sunrise bronzer. I used this 14 times since the last update, so now it has 16 times total use. I also ended up using around 2 grams, so yeah, that's pretty good progress. This guy I used 3 times since the last update. It has 9 uses total, and I used it 0.1 grams since the last update. This guy's pretty hard to press too, which makes it even harder to hit pan. It is a very nice bronzing shade, like that gives you shimmer, but it's not too warm. But now that we're going into winter here, I know I'm not going to be using it as much, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to hit that goal. So I'll also change this to 15 uses. Next, I have another bronzer, but this one I did hit my goal. I mean, it was a pretty easy goal. This is the Bare Minerals Warmth Bronzer. This one had a goal of 5 uses, so that was pretty easy to hit. It's a very warm tone bronzer. I am wearing it today for my last use. I did use 0.2 grams, so that's pretty good, but yeah, there's still a ways to go. It is also getting older, so once I finish the Becca, I think this is going to be one of my oldest. Maybe the Tarte one too will be my oldest bronzers, so definitely next year I want to finish them. But yeah, for now, it's another one finished. Another, I guess, prompt, well not prompt, but another item rolling out. After that, we have some lip products. So I have this Tom Ford little deluxe size I got, gift with purchase, and it's in the shade Scarlet Rouge. So it's kind of a dark brown, it's hard to see, but it's a very nice red. It's a warm leaning red, but it's very comfortable to wear. I really like it, and I just had a goal of 5 uses, and I used it 2 times since the last update, so now it has 5 total, so it's rolling out. I'm kind of surprised I didn't use it more during the summer, but I'll definitely want to try and finish it next year. Yeah, because it is very, very lovely. After that, I have this sort of tinted lip balm from Tarte. It's called Honeysuckle. and it looks like this dark brown, but on the lips it's like there's a slight tint of brown. So I keep this in my purse. This is rolled up, but it's a bit easier to see the difference. Okay, now I didn't want to roll down all the way, so I just rolled it up. Like, it actually goes lower. I think it's more like down here. Anyways, I used it 8 times since the last update, and that's when I started using it. And I've also used 0.5 grams, so it's pretty good use. And because it is a lip balm, I'll be digging it out too. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that won't take too much longer to finish. Then after that, I've got this lip gloss from Rare Beauty. It's called Nearly Neutral. It's a very easy to wear brown. It's very comfortable, and as you can see, there is a huge window. When I brought it in, it was brand new. Now there's like product down here, tiny bit at the top. I've used it 18 times since the last update, 20 times total, and I've used like a gram. I think there's, I mean, I don't know how it works because it seems like there's not that much left, but then it, from having used it a gram, that would only be a quarter of it. Anyways, I just keep using it. It won't be hard to finish. Then after that, we have this lipstick from AOA. It is very buttery, moisturizing lipstick. Because of that though, it's not like my favorite how it looks, really like how it settles on the lips, but it's very moisturizing, so I've worn it quite a few times at home. I used it 7 times since the last update, for 13 times total. Thing is though, like, it broke off before, so I kind of had to dig out from the bottom and then put it back in, so it's a lot lower than where it started. But I've kept what I've dug out, and I mean, I'll call it done in this project once I get to the bottom here, but I'll have to decide later if, you know, maybe I'll keep using what I dug out and dig out here, because it is pretty nice and moisturizing. Then after that, I've got some eye products. So I've got this Super Shock Shadow. It's a tongue twister. From ColourPop. It's in the shade Ritz. So it's like a brownish base with silver glitters. My goal is to hit pan. I used it twice since the last update for 5 times total. But I mean, I put my finger all around, so I'm not like digging in. But yeah, there's a bit of a dip, but no pan yet. It's a very easy one and done shadow. After that, I've got the Sultry palette from ABH. My goal for this is 50 uses total, so for each use in each of the shadows, I add them up. So the goal is 50, and at this point I've used it a total of 16 times, which is only 4 times more since the last update. So I have quite a ways to go, but it's pretty good this time of year. Like, this is definitely when I'll be using it, and also in the winter, like these grays. This guy has the most use right now, has 5 uses total. This one I use as a blush, and it's very nice. I've only used this guy, this guy, this guy, well, Bloom, this guy, and these 2. So yeah, I haven't even used everything in this palette yet in this project. But yeah, I'll definitely, I have it out, so I'll be focusing on it these months. After that, I have the Huda Nude Light palette. This is a very long video, that's why I don't do them often. For this, the goal is 5 uses total, like just reaching into the palette, kind of like making 5 looks like mainly based from the palette. So I've used it twice, so still 3 more to go. I've used these 2 once, and then I've used this guy and this guy twice. Yeah. Then after that, I've used this Urban Decay palette I've got here. There are 5 shades that I have. There's 2 like at my family's place, and 1 is in a different project. But these guys, like the original Naked palette was in a brown outer packaging, and these guys are brown. But anyways, my goal in this palette was to use each shadow 5 times. So I have met that goal in these 2. This is Sin and this guy's Toasted. They're more of the pinker, like leaning shades. Went well with my Panda palette. So yeah, I've used these guys 5 times. I've used these guys once, and I haven't used this guy in this project. So pretty much like I'll just be using these 3 guys now. Then I've got this quad of singles that I want to use again 5 times each, kind of to roll them out together. This guy's from ABH, it's called Sandcastle. This guy has 4 uses, so only has 1 more to go. And then all of these guys are from Sydney Grace. This is San Diego, Paris, and Blushed. Paris has a use, but these guys don't. So yeah, I'll be using these around now and winter. So now for the ones I'm rolling in, since I'm decluttering 4 items, I'll be rolling in 4 items. So one of them is this shadow from Tarte. It's called Smarty Pants. This is a repressing of it because I hit pretty big pan and it crumbled. So it's a very shallow amount of product. My goal is to hit pan in it again. This is now my oldest eyeshadow in my collection. It's like 8 years old, but it still works really well. Maybe finish it next year. But yeah, I just want to hit pan in again so I don't forget about it. Then I've got a shadow stick from Laura Mercier. It's called Strapless. It's like a darker brown. So my goal for this guy is to use it 5 times. It's a pretty good base, like it's a nice stackiness to it. I don't like to wear it alone because like I'll feel like my eyelids gluing, so I definitely need something on top. And then I have 2 lip products. So one is this Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk. It's a very good formula, especially as a lip liner, helps things last longer. So my goal with this guy is to get to the point where when I sharpen, this bottom part gets to the beginning of this writing. So I want to use like around an inch. That's pretty much like an inch of product. And the last one is this Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in the shade Buffed Rose. This I just got in the Sephora VIB sale. And yeah, so I mean, it's the same type of thing as this guy, but it's like a cooler brown, so I'll be using this well after I finish the other one, and probably after I finish the lip gloss. Like, it'll probably be what I keep in my purse. The difference though between these 2 is that this guy is a roll-up, but this guy is a click pen, so I can't show any progress really, like in terms of what's left. I think until it starts getting up to here, I'm guessing. So yeah, it'll be kind of a mystery as to how much product I have. It does have like a gram more than this guy, so it should take a little bit longer. But yeah, I'll want to finish this because it's nice and moisturizing. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this video. If you got to the end, I'll have close-up pictures on my Instagram. I'll have that link down below. And yeah, thank you for watching.